Tommy back.
Yeah, I am. This is shit right here. Time for a little lesson in flight.
Yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. What's the deal with it, YouTube? What's good with y'all? What's up with everybody? I go by the name of DC, and in today's video, I'm going to be talking about Power Book 4 Force, and I'm going to be breaking down the Season 3 trailer that was released by Starz. Starz has finally decided to give us a first look at Season 3 of Force, so I'm going to be breaking down this teaser for y'all, let y'all know how I feel about it, as well as give y'all some of my predictions and theories going into this next upcoming season. Now, first things first, if you're coming across my channel for the first time, and you like power content like me, hit the post bell notification button to support the channel and to get updated on all power content I post on my channel. Hit the like button to help the video get recommended across the algorithm, and leave any of your thoughts, theories, and predictions that you have that you want to leave down below in the comment section. Now, before I get into this video and break down this teaser for y'all, I'm going to read the Season 3 synopsis for y'all and let y'all know what to expect for Tommy's character going into this next upcoming season, which is the final season. So I'm going to go over this synopsis first, and then I'm going to get into the breakdown afterwards. Now, in Season 3, Tommy is back with the ever-growing list of enemies. With the feds on his tail and street gangs trying to take him down, Tommy is strategic in his quest to take over Chicago's drug game, while also protecting those he loved the most. In Season 3, Tommy must poach customers from rival factions if he has any chance at becoming kingpin, all while battling Miguel's growing power and navigating an increasingly complex minefield of threats in the streets. With the deepening divide within his coalition and his personal life under threat, Tommy must balance offense and defense to survive and protect everything he's worked for. Now, jumping into this breakdown, we got Tommy in this first scene right here driving through the streets of Chicago looking pissed off about something. We then see Tommy again in this next scene right here pulling up to somebody's house. And if I could take a guess, I believe Tommy is pulling up to Miguel's house in this scene right here to ask him about his sister Maria. We know in the Season 2 finale of Force, Miguel found out about his sister Maria and Tommy dating, and he called Tommy at the end of that episode and told Tommy that he'd never see his sister Maria again. And with Season 3 picking up right where they left off at the end of Season 2, I wouldn't be surprised if this was Miguel's house that Tommy was pulling up to, and I wouldn't be surprised if Tommy was pulling up to Miguel's house to confront Miguel about him taking Maria and hiding her away from Tommy. Now, in this next scene right here, we got Diamond standing in front of a table full of guns in his basement at his barbershop, and with Diamond having all of these guns on this table, I believe Diamond is preparing for a possible war between Miguel and his crew. I believe that's the reason why Diamond got all of these guns out on the table. We know throughout Season 2 of Force, both Tommy and Diamond was working closely with each other, as well as forming a coalition with CBI and the RDs, as well as becoming a connect in the Season 2 finale by getting rid of the Serbians and taking over their spot in El Che's operation. And with Tommy getting ready to go to war with Miguel over Maria, I'm pretty sure Diamond is going to get dragged in this war between Tommy and Miguel due to Diamond and Tommy being business partners. We see Tommy again in this next scene right here, standing outside of somebody's house knocking on their door, and I believe this is Vic's door that Tommy is knocking at. I believe this is Vic's house that Tommy is at, but I could be wrong about this. This could be somebody else's house, but I believe this is Vic's house that Tommy is popping up at, if you ask me. And speaking of Vic, we see Vic in this next scene right here getting drowned underwater by who we all know to be Diamond, based off the Raising Kanan Season 5 and Force Season 3 promo teaser that they released a few weeks ago. And I'm pretty sure Diamond is going to be upset about the fact that Vic is still alive after finding out from Tommy in the Season 2 finale that Vic is a snitch. And we all know Diamond wanted Tommy to kill Vic, but Tommy didn't, and instead he kept Vic alive. So I'm pretty sure Diamond is going to be upset about Vic still being alive and Tommy not taking him out in the Season 2 finale. And with Tommy deciding to keep Vic alive, I'm definitely expecting this to be one of the reasons why Tommy and Diamond is going to have issues with each other going into this next upcoming season. Now, in this next scene right here, we got Jannar having a conversation with someone who I believe to be Ashanti, and from some behind the scenes photos of Season 3 that I was able to find on the Power Book 4 Force Instagram account that was posted over a year ago, this conversation that Jannar is having with this character who I believe to be Ashanti is going to take place in the first episode of Season 3. And the question I want to know is, has there been a time jump or something? Because in this conversation that Jannar is having with this character, he's telling this character that Tommy is back. And the way Jannar is saying this, he's saying this in a way as if Tommy has left Chicago and came back. And in this next scene right here, we see Tommy responded to the previous scene of Jannar saying that Tommy is back by saying, "Yeah, I am." So, with Jannar saying Tommy is back, I want to know, is there going to be a time jump in the first episode of Season 3? I'm kind of 50-50 with it. I don't know if there's going to be a time jump going into the first episode of Season 3. But with Jannar saying that Tommy is back, I wouldn't be surprised if there was a time jump going into this first episode of season 3. Now, coming back around to Tommy, we got Tommy in this scene right here catching somebody slipping, and I ain't go front. This is one crazy ass way to catch somebody slipping. But whoever this is that Tommy is pointing his gun at, I am expecting them to become a pack. I am expecting Tommy to take him out. And I wouldn't be surprised if this character that Tommy is pointing his gun at is a part of Miguel's crew and he rode with the insane princess. I would not be surprised if this was one of Miguel's soldiers that Tommy is pointing his gun at. In this next scene right here, we got a drive-by taking place what looks to be outside of Miguel's house. I don't know if this is Miguel's house or not. Y'all let me know down below in the comment section if I'm wrong about this, but it looked like this is Miguel's house that this drive-by is taking place at. And if this is Miguel's house, I wouldn't be surprised if this was Tommy and a couple of CBI soldiers retaliating against Miguel, or the Serbians. It could be the Serbians, you never know. The Serbians does have a history of popping back up every time a leader gets taken out in their organization. And even though Mirkovic got arrested in the season 2 finale, we could see another Serbian leader pop up in season 3 and seek revenge against Miguel and Tommy and Diamond and the CBI organization. But based off this scene though, it's looking like a lot of bodies is about to get dropped off in season 3 of Force. It's looking like we about to see a lot of deaths take place in this next upcoming season. We see law enforcement in this next scene right here pulling up to a crime scene, and I believe this is Bobby DeFranco that's pulling up to this crime scene. And I'm expecting law enforcement to have a heavy presence in season 3, especially Bobby DeFranco and Stacey Marks. I definitely believe these two characters is going to play a major role in season 3 when it comes to the law enforcement side. And with law enforcement having a heavy presence in season 3, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw them get a win in this next upcoming season. I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think Stacey is going to be able to lock up Tommy in this next upcoming season based off this scene right here where we see her screaming, looking pissed off about something. And based off her reaction, it's looking like she possibly then took a L and Tommy has figured out a way to outsmart her again. So I don't think law enforcement is going to get a win in this next upcoming season, even though they're going to have a heavy presence in season 3, especially with Tommy's journey in Chicago coming to an end and Tommy most likely surviving this last and final season. I don't think law enforcement is going to get a win in this next upcoming season. That's just my opinion. Now in this next scene right here, we see Maria pointing her gun at somebody, and honestly, I don't understand why stars will reveal to us in these promo teasers and trailers that Maria is still alive. Like, I don't understand why stars thought it would be a good idea to show Maria in these promo teasers and trailers after they left us off with a cliffhanger in the season 2 finale about her character. Like, I don't understand why stars thought that would be a good idea to show Maria in these promo teasers and trailers, but hey, it is what it is. I'm pretty sure many fans, including myself, expected Maria to still be alive going into this next upcoming season. But we got Maria in this scene right here pointing a gun at somebody, and I believe she's pointing the gun at Miguel. I believe this is her brother that she's pointing the gun at. And I definitely believe this is Miguel's house that she's at. I definitely believe this is Miguel's house that Maria is at. If you look real closely in the back, where the yellow light is at, this is the same back room at Miguel's house where Tommy met Maria at for the first time in season 2, episode 1. And we just saw this same type of light color at Miguel's house countless times throughout season 2. So I definitely believe this is Miguel's house that Maria is at. And I definitely believe this is Miguel that Maria is pointing his gun at. Now, in this next scene right here, we see somebody bar getting shot up. And I don't know if this is JP Bar or not, but I'm assuming this is JP's bar that's getting shot up. I ain't watched season 2 of Force in a minute, so like I said, I don't know if this is JP's bar or not that's getting shot up, but for the time being, I'm gonna assume that this is JP's bar until I go back and watch season 2 of Force. Now, this next scene right here, we see Tommy in Diamond's basement at his barbershop holding a Golden Desert Eagle, and Tommy up in there telling Diamond that this gun is like some El Chapo shit, which he's not lying about. I ain't gonna front, your boy Tommy ain't lying about that. This gun definitely looked like some El Chapo shit for sure, for sure. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if this gun belonged to Elche or Miguel. I wouldn't be surprised if this was one of their guns. And speaking of Miguel and Elche, we see Miguel in this next scene right here getting choked out by who I believe to be Elche. And I don't know what the hell Miguel then did to piss whoever this is off. But if this is Elche that's choking out Miguel, then I believe Miguel is getting choked out by Elche because he didn't listen to Elche orders and not retaliate against Tommy like he told him to do in the season 2 finale. Or he probably said something out of pocket to Elche which caused Elche to choke him up. You never know how this scene could play out. Now, this next scene right here, we got badass D-Mac, aka the Crash Out King. And I can't wait to see what D-Mac about to be on in this next upcoming season. I could already tell that D-Mac is about to wild the hell out in this next upcoming season. And I'm predicting that D-Mac is going to catch another body. I'm predicting that D-Mac is going to catch another body or 2 in this next upcoming season. I'm predicting that D-Mac is going to catch at least 2 bodies in this next upcoming season. Now, another person I'm expecting to catch at least 2 bodies in this next upcoming season is Tommy. I definitely believe Tommy go catch at least 2 bodies or more in this next upcoming season. It's looking like he about to catch a body in this scene right here where we see him dropping an engine on somebody. And I can tell Tommy about to be on demon time in season 3, bro. I can tell Tommy about to go off in this next upcoming season. Just from watching this teaser alone and watching the way Tommy was moving throughout this teaser and seeing how Tommy is going to be maneuvering throughout season 3, I believe we're going to see a lot of old school elements from Tommy's character and OG power in this next upcoming season of Force. With this being the final season, I'm definitely expecting Tommy to go all out, guns blazing, dropping off multiple people in this next upcoming season, and I believe Tommy is just going to continue to do what Tommy does, which is cause havoc and catch bodies. I definitely believe Tommy is about to be on one in this next upcoming season. Now, this next scene right here, we got Shanti, the showstopper Paige, walking through her boxing gym from what it's looking like, and I believe Shanti will continue her plan in season 3 to try to take out Tommy and Diamond so she could take over CBI. But I do believe both Tommy and Diamond will find out about Shanti's real intentions and she will get taken out before season 3 is over with. Now in this next scene right here, we see Big Smurf screaming, looking pissed off about something. And I ain't gonna front, I thought this character was dead, bruh. I thought Big Smurf was dead. The last time we saw Big Smurf was in episode 6 season 2 when the CBI crew had a shootout with the Serbians at the Crimson Projects. And during this shootout that was taking place with CBI and the Serbians, one of the Serbians shot a rocket launcher towards Big Smurf direction when he was trying to run away. Like, Big Smurf is supposed to be dead, bruh. He's supposed to be dead. Ain't no way in hell he should have survived that shootout, bruh. Ain't no way in hell he should have made it out that shootout alive. But apparently he did, and now he's going to be in this next upcoming season. Now in this scene right here, we see Tommy getting into a shootout, and this scene is going to take place in episode 1. This scene is definitely taking place in episode 1. I broke this scene down and talked about this scene in the video that I did about Force season 3 when they gave us the first look images of season 3 of Force a couple of months ago. And if you notice the jacket in this video that Joseph Sikora is wearing, which is a video that was posted over a year ago on the Power Force Instagram account when they let it be known to the fans that they was in production for season 3, we see Tommy wearing this same exact jacket in this scene right here where we see him getting into a shootout with who we have yet to see. And from this exclusive photo of season 3 where we see Tommy standing next to Shanti, Tommy is wearing the same exact jacket in the previous video I showed y'all. So it's looking like this shootout is going to take place in episode 1, and it's also looking like Shanti is going to be involved in this shootout from what it's looking like. I do believe Tommy is going to take out whoever he's involved in this shootout with, and I do believe both him and Ashanti will be good at the end of the day when it's all said and done. Continuing on with Tommy, we see Tommy and Diamond in this next scene right here walking out of a burning building. And then we see Tommy again in this last and final scene right here throwing somebody off a roof. And this is like the third body I done seen Tommy catching this damn teaser, bro. This is the third body I done seen him catch. Like, Tommy already got 3 kills on the scoreboard and season 3 hasn't even aired yet. But like I said earlier in the video, I'm expecting Tommy to go out gun blazing in this final season of Force, bro. I believe he about to drop off a lot of people in this final season. I got Tommy catching between 5 to 10 bodies this season. I definitely believe he gonna catch between 5 to 10 bodies in this next upcoming season. And with this being the final season, I am expecting a couple of more characters in the show to get taken out as well, but that's for another video that I'm going to talk about in the future. If you made it to the end of this video and you like the video that I uploaded and created, hit that like button to help the video get recommended across the algorithm. Hit the post bell notification button to support the channel and to get updated on all content I post on my channel. And leave any of your comments, theories, and predictions that you have that you want to leave down below in the comment section. Season 3 of Force will be airing this fall, so stay on the lookout for that. As well as the season 3 release date. I'm pretty sure in the next couple of months, probably towards the end of the summer, towards the beginning of fall, they're going to announce the release date to season 3 of Force. But until then, much love to everybody that's been supporting me and rocking with me and supporting the channel. I appreciate y'all. Y'all take care. Y'all be safe. And God bless.